Willie D Live.
What's up, family? First Aurora, now Chicago. Allegedly, Venezuelan gangs have pulled up on O Block in Chicago, and they want all the smoke. They are ready to go to war. Now, y'all know a lot of killing go on around O Block. I saw a video of what is allegedly a Venezuelan gang member talking about blood, on blood, and, while the shooting is going on in the background. Then I saw a follow-up video of, well, I don't know if it's a follow-up video or if it was released prior, but there's a video of some black guys standing out there on the block saying, y'all got it effed up. They ain't taking over nothing over here. This our block, boo, boo, boo. What I want to emphasize, fam, is unless your name is on some paperwork, you do not own the block. I got the whole pride thing. But I think that pride thing need to be kept in check. Before we can even get to the Venezuelan gangs, let's take a look at the gangs in Chicago. Let's take a look at what goes on in Chicago, on the block, on the streets. Being from the hood myself, Fifth Ward, I was proud of my neighborhood, but I wasn't proud of being from the hood. You dig what I'm saying? I wasn't proud of that. I was proud of my neighborhood in the sense that I know the people in the neighborhood, and that's where I'm from. So I'm just proud. I'm just saying, hey, I'm repping where I'm from. It's by Fifth Ward, boom, boom, boom. Because people historically had talked down on my neighborhood. So I said, when I make my records, I'm gonna build the neighborhood up. I'm gonna talk positively about my neighborhood. I did it so well that people started claiming the neighborhood who wasn't even from the neighborhood. Strange how that works. In any event, there were times when I would hear about people having conflict that was from one side of town or the other, one neighborhood or the other. I never, ever, ever got caught up in that type of stuff. I never got caught up in this my block type stuff. Before I got in the real estate business, I knew that calling Fifth Ward my hood was just a figure of speech because I didn't own it. Now that I'm in real estate, when I buy a block and my name is on that block, my company name is on that paperwork, that's my block. I don't care who living on it. I can get them up out of there if I want to. So I've seen so many people die over the hood, the block, the turf, that they don't own. Even the people who own the block ain't dying over the block. They're not fighting over the block. They're not killing over the block. Here's something else to think about. Most of the people that I know from my neighborhood who have been murdered were murdered by people from my neighborhood. Not the next hood over, not the next city, state. No, they were murdered by people from my neighborhood, oftentimes people who they knew, who they grew up with, whose house they visited, whose food they ate inside of their parents' house. Call their mama, mama, their daddy, daddy. So I don't get caught up in all of that type of stuff, man. Too many of us, we proud of the wrong things. We proud of the block. We proud of some Jordans. We proud of some wheels on the car and all this silly stuff. I like the idea of being proud of taking care of home, being self-sufficient and independent, having a square one where, hey, I ain't gotta ask nobody for nothing. I'm proud of the fact that I raised my own kids. I didn't leave that to another man to do. I'm proud of the fact that I'm avoiding prison, avoiding getting locked up. Wasn't always able to do that, but hey, I'm doing it now. I'm proud of that, man, that they ain't got me up in that hole, you know. I'm proud of the fact that I'm still alive. I'm proud of the fact that I'm a good brother, a good friend, a good man. Yeah, I'm proud of stuff like that, man. I'm proud of that. You know, being able to build generational wealth and pass something down to my kids and my bloodline when I get up on out of here. Yeah, you know. You got some dudes, they're so irresponsible, they won't even get a life insurance policy because they're afraid that after they die, the woman gonna spend the money on another dude. Crazy. I don't understand why you with somebody you don't trust. Just find that woman that you can really build with, you know? Find the one that you really trust. Find that man that you really trust. And pour into him. Pour into the relationship. Crazy. Now, let's get back to this game. The guys that were on the video from O Block said that that never happened. It's possible that you had some guys roll up, start shooting, and then pull out before anybody could pull up. It's also possible that the police did the shooting. You know, they can't stand peace. They hate it when gangs have a truce. They hate it when they come together for peace. Yeah, that's right, I said it. The police don't like peace in the hood. They do not like it when the gangs get along because they don't have any action. They can't come in and bust no heads. They can't come in and steal drugs, plant drugs. They can't rob you out your flat screen TV, you know, run up in your house and just start taking stuff. They can't take your money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So a lot of times the police are responsible for gang violence. They perpetuate it. I know some of y'all kind of slow. You don't know nothing about this. So you can't believe I'm saying this. But I'm saying it. That's the truth. These gangs coming in from these other countries and stuff, that's a problem. Immigration is not a problem. Illegal immigration is the problem. Having said all of that, if I live on O Block, if I'm from around there, I'm gonna get with all of the hitters and I'm gonna call a truce. I'm gonna tell them, man, let's stop all this tripping that we doing on each other, man. We all in the same boat. We all in the same neighborhood. Let's stop tripping. Let's make this a real united front. And let's go get at the people who are getting at us. Let's go get at our common open enemies. Whoever that may be, Venezuelan gangs or otherwise. No more talk.